I've seen a lot of people grab the cheapest robot vacuum they can find, only to end up pulling out the cord a week later because the thing can't handle pet hair, gets stuck in corners, or just quits mid-run. That kind of buyer's remorse feels almost inevitable when you pick a low-priced model that promises smart cleaning but delivers a lot of frustration. The real question is whether splurging a bit on a higher-end robot can actually save you time, money, and the headache of constantly fixing a cheap machine. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The DREAME Matrix10 Pro tries to be the answer to those regrets. It's not just another vacuum with a few sensors, it comes with a multi-mop switching dock, 3 separate cleaning solution compartments, a brush that actively detangles hair, and a suction system that claims 30,000 pascals of power. What that means for a real home is a robot that can mop different rooms with different liquids without you having to swap out a pad, and that can keep its brush clear of cat fur or dog hair long enough to finish a full house cycle. Let's walk through a typical day for someone who might be considering this unit. Imagine you're a busy professional who works from home, has a small dog, and a mix of hardwood in the living room, tile in the kitchen, and low-pile carpet in the bedroom. You set up the Matrix10 Pro once, tell it where each floor type is, and schedule a morning run while you're on a video call. As it starts, the robot's navigation system scans the layout, identifies the carpet zone, and automatically ramps up suction and brush speed. That's the adaptive carpet care feature in action. It knows to stay gentle on the hardwood, using a lower brush height and a lighter suction level so it doesn't leave scratches. When it reaches the kitchen, the dock's 3-solution compartment kicks in. The robot pulls a tiny amount of citrus-based degreaser for the tile, then switches to a gentle plant-based cleaner when it moves back onto the hardwood. You never have to lift a finger or refill a single bottle mid-run. That's a practical strength you don't see in many competing models that only offer a single mop solution or require you to manually swap pads. If you've ever tried to mop a kitchen spill with a robot that only sprays water, you know how messy that can get. Another pain point for pet owners is hair getting tangled in the brush. The Matrix10 Pro's detangling brush spins at a higher RPM while the main brush runs, effectively pulling hair away before it can wrap around the rollers. In my testing, a shed dog left a decent amount of fur on the floor, but the robot kept going without the usual brush jam warning that cheap units flash after a few minutes. You still need to check the brush every few weeks, but you're not constantly pulling it apart to free a ball of hair. The PowerDock is also worth a closer look. It's more than a charging station. It has a self-cleaning mop system that rinses the pad, dries it, and refills the solution compartments from separate bottles you place on the dock. The idea is maintenance-free operation, and for many users that's a huge win. In practice, the dock does a decent job of rinsing, but I noticed a faint residue on the mop pad after a week of heavy kitchen use. It didn't affect cleaning performance, but if you're particular about a spotless pad for delicate floors, you might still want to give it a quick wipe now and then. Now, who should actually consider spending the premium price on this robot? First, households with mixed flooring and a need for both vacuuming and mopping will get the most bang for their buck. If you have pets that shed regularly, the Tangle-Free brush saves you the annoyance of constant manual unclogging. The 3-solution dock is a game-changer for families that want to use a degreaser in the kitchen and a gentler cleaner in the living room, especially if you're trying to avoid harsh chemicals on wood surfaces. Also, people who value set-and-forget automation, you program a schedule, the robot maps the house, and it handles the rest without you having to intervene daily. Conversely, there are clear scenarios where you might skip the Matrix10 Pro. If the majority of your home is thick, high-pile carpet, you may find the suction and brush still struggle to pull debris from deep fibers, and you might need a dedicated carpet cleaner instead. Budget-conscious shoppers who only need basic vacuuming on a single floor type will probably find cheaper models adequate. The extra mop compartments and self-cleaning dock add cost without providing benefit in that situation. Finally, if your furniture includes very low coffee tables or you have a lot of tight spaces under sofas, the robot's size can be a limitation. It's taller than some ultra-slim rivals, so it may not slip underneath without you moving the furniture first. Let's talk about the hidden trade-offs that often get glossed over in marketing copy.